I don't think some of y'all are ready for what I have to say about starseeds. This is going to be about a 5-minute video, so if you give me a little bit more of your time, I will explain how all of this stuff works. Bottom line is the paradigm around spiritual awakening and what we're moving into collectively is changing. If you are identified with anything that is not the highest expression of yourself, derived from single source consciousness, then you're running a filter of something else. What I mean by derived, I mean that initial individuation from pure source, the initial one. Back to starseeds. Yes, it is absolutely true that different beings incarnate through different vortices or portals into Earth via the Pleiades, via Arcturus, via Sirius A or B, Andromeda, etc. However, where it has gotten extremely spiritually narcissistic, in my opinion, because I was very attached to my Arcturianness for a very long time, and it was kind of all bullshit, and here's why. Where we get misguided, okay, as just beings who hold light, who are here for a very specific mission, is we think that's who we are. But in reality, it's really just an aspect of who we are. Meaning, our consciousness is infinite. We are stationed infinitely in various dimensional order, in various constructs of time, in different nodal points of space-time, etc. Some of these quote-unquote starseeds are channeling a council or a group of beings within a specific dimensional frequency. And I will get into channeling in a bit and how that is basically going to be eradicated in the next consciousness evolution for us all. But saying in general that you are a starseed and that you have been specifically chosen to do X, Y, and Z, and you position yourself as being hierarchical better than normal human beings is a distorted thing to say, being perceived through a very limiting lens. The goal here is to transcend all limiting beliefs and all filtered identities, returning to source as if you met it for the first time. The idea, truly, which is what singularity is, which is what Jesus was trying to show people, what Muhammad and Buddha were trying to show people, is that true singularity happens when you can maintain your level of light, the reflection that is you, in the initial separation from source, in all dimensions, in all time, from eternity to eternity, that your, let's say, pixelated version is the same. If you are identifying with a specific starseed or a specific star system, then that is creating your identity. That is literally the thing that you are referencing who you think you are from. You are from source. So, descending through a specific star system just means that there's a certain level of technology, or that you have a very specific type of blueprinting DNA structure that is creating a specific alchemy as to how to operate within this human system, this 12-dimensional 3D experience that is extremely dense. For example, in my experience, when I work on, those who come from the Pleiades, they have very heightened emotional bodies. This is the empath type. Arcturians are very computer programming language. They're very absolute black or white. The Syrians have a very specific alchemy. The Andromedas have deeper shadows that I've seen, etc. This kind of thing. But you do not want to stay there. Trust me, there's way more consciousness and way more other cool shit to explore. I say all of that because no one is really an expert in anything other than whatever they're tuning into at that moment. And I say this even for myself. I'm constantly evolving. I'm constantly changing, refining myself, repixelating myself in every single moment. I do not want to define myself and limit who I can be and the potential of who I am by claiming to be a part of anything. Even the consciousness that I'm stationed at now can be transcended. So I would say it's not a psyop per se, but it can easily become its own derived consciousness of ideologies, beliefs, extreme belief, manipulation, a universal truth. This is the way that it is. So it's a really good opportunity for anybody who is in alignment or listening to certain people who are Arcturians, Pleiadians, whatever, who are channeling this information to discern what feels true for you. Because that's it. At the end of the day, it's your internal experience and what's true for you in that moment that's going to help in your evolutionary trajectory.